a billionaire, and just told him to get some rest. The next day, Red woke Jason up right on time, but Jason showed no reaction at all.
Morning.
What is your problem?
So Red brought Jason out to the ranch and told him to pound fence posts. He told Jason each post was worth $1 million. After Red drove away, Jason chose to go back to sleep. Red didn't push him. He just showed up every single day at the same time and brought him here. Eventually, Jason realized this was a test. If he didn't do the work, he was never going to leave. He started pounding the fence posts, but they were all crooked and uneven. When Red saw this, he used his truck to pull every single post down and made Jason start over. But before long, Jason's fence post stood perfectly straight as far as the eye could see. When the task was done, Red drove him to the airport and told him, "If you approach everything in life the way you pounded those posts, there is nothing you cannot accomplish." Jason didn't understand and asked where his gift was. Red just smiled and didn't answer. Jason went home feeling like he had been played. The lawyer told him that the work itself was the gift. Jason was angry when he heard this, but he also understood that his grandfather was just testing him. He asked what the next gift was. The lawyer said he would find out when he got home. Jason drove back to his house and discovered that this gift was not a pleasant surprise. It was a nightmare. His home had been completely emptied by the lawyer. Even his sports car had been towed from the garage. Jason now had absolutely nothing, but his grandfather seemed quite pleased. He told Jason, "When you have nothing, you will truly experience how people treat you." He himself had gone through this 2 or 3 times. Then he told Jason the next challenge, which was to find one true friend while having nothing to his name.
What exactly is he asking me to do?
I want you to come back at the end of the month with one true friend.
But Jason thought he never had a shortage of friends. The first thing he did was call his girlfriend to have a fancy dinner together. But when it came time to pay, his bank card was frozen. Jason asked his girlfriend to cover the bill. She was extremely offended and said she could not believe he would make her pay. She said he didn't love her anymore and stormed out of the restaurant. Jason tried to crash at a friend's place for the night, but every single friend turned him down. Jason smashed his phone in frustration. With no other options, Jason went to his mother. But his mother said it wasn't convenient and shut him out as well. With nowhere to go, Jason sat alone in the park. A homeless man walked up and told Jason he was sitting in his spot. But this was a public place, and Jason refused to move.
Look at you. No money, no food, no family, no friends, nothing.
He said it with total confidence, completely unaware that the same thing now applied to him. The homeless man wouldn't give up and suggested they flip a coin to settle it. But both of them searched their pockets and couldn't find a single coin.
I have a quarter.
Jason took it and flipped it high into the air. The girl was asking for her coin back when her mother came running over. Despite the girl's friendly attempts at conversation, Jason stayed completely silent.
Some friend you are. Thanks a lot, poser.
But then the mention of friendship gave Jason an idea. He needed a friend to pass his grandfather's test. He asked the girl if she could be his friend, even just for a little while. But the girl thought he was crazy for making such a strange request.
It's pathetic.
Watching her walk away, Jason could only turn around in defeat.
Oh, dude, come on.
From that day on, he officially became homeless. One night, he saw his girlfriend out on a date with one of his friends. The two of them were having a wonderful time at a restaurant. And to make matters even better, his girlfriend thoughtfully called the police on him. He spent his days sleeping on park benches. When the lawyer found out, he was extremely disappointed. Then one day, the mother and daughter were having a picnic when the homeless man tried to steal from them. Jason didn't want to get involved, but in the end, he stepped up.
No.
Hey! Leave him alone! My bench.
To show her gratitude, the girl invited Jason to join their picnic. After Jason explained everything, the girl agreed to be his friend.
You're Jason's friend?
Yes, I am.
True friend?
Absolutely.
He hasn't promised you any compensation for this friendship?
Look at him. Does he look like he has anything to offer?
After passing the test, the lawyer handed Jason an envelope. Jason saw it was a check and grabbed it happily as he walked out. He opened it in the elevator, but it was only $1,600. It turned out this was his pay for pounding fence posts. His grandfather told him the third challenge was to use that money to help someone in need. Jason knew right away who to help. He planned to give some to the homeless man. But when the homeless man saw Jason, he ran away in fear. It turned out he had a guilty conscience because he had stolen a bag. Jason went over and saw it belonged to the mother and daughter. He found the bag was full of unpaid hospital bills. He went to the hospital planning to return the bag, but saw the girl, Anna, lying in bed with her head shaved. He didn't disturb her and just left the bag on the table. But on his way out, he ran into the girl's mother. Her mother told him the truth. Anna had leukemia and was going through chemotherapy. Now Jason knew exactly who he should help. He used all $1,600 to pay off their hospital bills. Jason passed the third challenge. His grandfather told him the fourth test was about understanding the meaning of family. He needed to bring someone home for Thanksgiving. The first person he thought of was Anna. He found Anna at the church. Anna knew she didn't have much time left. She was afraid her mother would be alone after she died and asked Jason to look after her mom. Jason didn't want to see the girl upset, so he agreed. He brought Anna's mother to his family's house for Thanksgiving, but his relatives got into a fight with Jason over the inheritance. Jason angrily took Anna's mother and left. He finally understood what family really means. Families should support each other, not push each other away. Soon the next challenge arrived. His grandfather wanted him to go to South America. Jason said goodbye to Anna and promised to be back to spend Christmas with her. This was also the place where Jason's father had died. Jason followed a guide to see the plane wreckage. It turned out his father's death was not his grandfather's fault. He had been blaming his grandfather all along for nothing. His father had grown tired of work and wanted to travel to relax. He boarded that plane, and it crashed. Just then, danger crept up behind them. A group of armed bandits appeared. They took Jason and the guide captive, locked them in a cage, and waited to collect a huge ransom. But a whole month went by and nobody came to pay. One day, the bandits suddenly dragged Jason out of the cage, blindfolded him, and then he heard the sound of guns being loaded.
I have money, please! Oh, God, does anyone understand what I'm saying? Ah! Ah!
Jason was terrified, but after a round of gunfire, he realized he was still alive. It turned out it was Christmas Day, and the bandits were just firing shots to celebrate. Once Jason regained his composure, he took advantage of the bandits being drunk and escaped. Halfway through his escape, he remembered the guide, so he risked his life going back and brought the guide out with him to safety. After going through all of this, Jason finally understood how precious life and freedom